Greetings, I am Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And let's play a game together.
Whee!
So we finally started riding the public bus again because apparently no one's actually forcing us to ride with them, and we're going to see how we do.
Yay! Before he moved to London, things might be different. I might have accepted his confession outright. But now, I can't get Alex and Ben out of my mind. I don't know what to do anymore. I've never had so much attention in my life. I've never had so much validation. I've never had so much, basically, people expecting things of me or wanting to be involved with me, even if it means hurting me. They're willing to do these things, and it's wild. They're willing to break these social taboos by forcing me into situations where I'm not allowed to say no. That's supposed to be romantic.
And they're and the situations they're forcing me into are supposed to be romantic situations as well.
Yes.
I mean, like, sort of the tone of this game seems to have been what was set by Jonathan at the beginning of going, but this is something you're supposed to want and supposed to like until it goes horribly wrong and then you can't undo it.
Yeah. I sit in the cafeteria, waiting for Kayla. I didn't see Mark on the bus today either. Is he still angry at me? Maybe I was too harsh on him last time. I don't know. To be honest, I wasn't even thinking about it. My mind is filled up with Joey right now. I deny. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm thinking about Joey, right?
Yes. Good morning, Bern.
I wonder if I should text Joey, but I don't know what to say.
Hello?
I'm purposely trying to ignore you.
to burn. I was waiting for you, and okay,
Yes.
I was waiting for you. Even though I intentionally came here and sat down to wait for you, and I knew what I was doing, I also was so distracted by the overwhelm I'm experiencing right now, I just checked out.
Or again, I'm just mostly typing and going, I can't read and type at the same time, or can't read what I'm reading of our past conversations and type. Like, I don't know. Like, I could see her basically just being like, want you to be there, but only when I want you to be there, kind of thing. Like, you can just stay there and I'll answer you because I'm not comfortable right now. Sorry, Kayla. I was just daydreaming.
Ah, I see. Is something bothering you? Because daydreaming has to be because something's bothering you.
Yeah, I shake my head.
Really? Joey called me last night.
Really? What did he say?
He was just worried about you.
You weren't responding in the way you're supposed to, and I didn't understand. And
You weren't super excited and grateful and relationship-oriented at the end of the shopping trip.
Yeah, you didn't find his brother talk to be all that interesting.
At
all.
He told me he hasn't heard anything from you in 3 days ago.
In 3 days ago?
In 3 days ago, oh my god, that's a pretty good one.
What?
He hasn't heard anything from you in 3 days ago. Just try that one on one of your friends.
What?
What? What's going on, Bern?
Again, we already...
She's done the confession twice now.
I feel like I would love to know what the difference is, because maybe it's just, again, based off of my experience, but I'm pretty sure he was really fucking explicit, going like, I like you, I want to be with you.
I am assuming that they think if you're doing Joey, like if you're interested in Joey, if you're picking Joey, you're going to pick all his premium scenes. So his confession would happen, and then the follow-up would be the next premium scene. And they assume you didn't pick the last premium scene if you're not picking that one, and so he didn't confess this to you.
Right?
That's my best guess.
I have no idea. I don't think this game is that complex, unfortunately. Like, as far as I can tell, there's maybe like 1 or 2 deviations, and that seems to be about it. Like,
basically meaning that it's just basically 2 trees. One that assumes you have, and that's all premiums. They assume you know the other premiums.
Right.
And the ones that assume you haven't, and they assume you are only experiencing the other non-premiums.
Yeah. All right, well, why don't Bern
Who
know
knows?
it? I'm confused, because I'm like, Bern already fucking knew. But,
if he's then done it a second time, she might just tell Kayla about it now. Going, you know what I've been doing? I've been vomiting all my problems at you forever, in hopes that you'll understand, because sometimes we really do click.
All right, well, let's tell Kayla then, I guess, in this situation, since we didn't tell Kayla before.
On the other hand, we were being assaulted when we were told before, so that might be a harder thing to share.
Oh, that's fair. You won't believe it.
Try me.
He assaulted me. I sigh deeply. Joey confessed his feelings to me 3 days ago, and now I don't know what to do about it. And now I don't know what to do about it now? Yes. Is that what it said?
It might have. I'm
wow,
not sure.
I read that too fast and I edited it because that's not how that sentence was supposed to work. Surprisingly, Kayla only guffaws loudly. Why are you laughing?
I'm sorry, Bern, but that isn't surprising at all.
I
I know it's not, but I was just sharing it with you.
What do you mean?
Duh. Everybody and everyone and all the people at the school knows that Joey has a huge crush on you.
'Cause don't
Actually,
you know?
just everybody knows because everybody was watching when he drove you here and they could see it in his face. They're very perceptive.
Don't you know that stalking for romance is a thing? Why don't you understand? Everybody knows.
And the stalking has to be widely seen enough that everyone else knows how much he cares about you, so they'll try and support him in pursuing you.
I remember hearing situations. So when back when I was a Mormon, situations that where people were like, it's so obvious this person really likes you because they keep harassing you, they keep following you around, they keep this thing. And I remember some girls who were really kind of uncomfortable with it, but because that was the socialization, there's this weird thing of going like, this is supposed to be kind of sort of like kind of erotic in that
Appealing
way.
because
Yeah,
they're
and
spending
appealing?
all their attention on you.
Right. And
so
yeah.
it's this thing where so we just encountered this in our Nekojishi playthrough where somebody decided to make our main character feel guilty that 3 people that were trying to get his help / attention were following him around and giving him all their time. Okay? And the thing is like he's already asked them all to leave, but then he did feel guilty because 3 people are following him around and giving them all their time. And so it's that thing where you kind of have basically the socially the obligation to the stalker if everyone else goes, but they're spending so much energy on you.
And they're being so cute. They give you presents when we see it. Again, like for the most part, people like that I've always found to be really interesting is because they don't see when it goes bad. They only see, wow, they're so nice to you in the lunchroom all the time.
Or
which
they
is
don't
the only
see-
time that I see you guys.
Or they can't connect to the fact that you may not like it because they're just nice gestures.
Right?
They're like you're like, I don't care that he's doing this, or it
that
does
you've
nothing
ever
for
texted
me.
them and told them to leave you alone, or basically you've had a public versus a private situation going on.
Like, big time.
Really?
Yeah, Burn. It's pretty obvious. He doesn't look at anyone but you ever. Now, I understand why he was so worried about you. So, what are you going to do now? Sits down, leans in. I need the dirt. Joey thinks you're angry at him.
Well, I really don't hate him, and I'm not angry at him.
That's so evasive, but you're not wrong.
Well, maybe I will call him, or text him, I guess.
You guess?
I shrug. But I really don't want Joey to misunderstand anything. Anyway, enough about Joey. Have you seen Mark today? This time, Kayla is the one who shrugs. Even though
Nope.
she literally just shrugged recently. It's okay.
Hey, you didn't go to school with him today?
No, I didn't see him on the bus.
Look, don't worry about Mark. He's not one of the hot guys who likes you. I'm pretty sure he's doing just fine. It's not like he needs you. He was doing fine before you were his friend. I think it's better if you talk to Joey first.
All right. The bell rings, so we have to postpone our chat. Thanks. And then we
the
are
day
immediately at
is
home.
done. Poof. Nobody tried to pick you up aggressively today. It's over.
Apparently, I'm lying in bed, contemplating whether I should call Joey or not. What Kayla told me today makes me worry that Joey thinks I hate him. If I call him, will he come to see me right away? I won't deny that Joey is boyfriend material, because that's how that works. He's loyal to the point of being obsessive and literally will defend me against all things. He's sweet to the point of denying basically my own experience, or when I'm having a bad time, he blames it on me and not him. And he's very caring, as long as I do what he wants in the specific way that he wants.
Then he knows I will be happy, and so he cares about that.
Yeah. So, sorry, I went a little far on that because, so there's a really fun thing that I loved. There was an exercise that people talked about if you're having trouble creating a character with, weaknesses, basically, or even creating a character with strengths. Take what their greatest strength is or their greatest weaknesses and find the inverse of that. So someone, for example, who's super sensitive, and they're really thoughtful, could be overly sensitive when they're having a bad time, or they could be overly sensitive, and basically they could react really strongly to things, and that they basically overthink a lot of their encounters. So if you're looking for basically also bad traits to add on there, it can add a lot of interesting diversity, because those traits really can be pushed to their extreme if you're in a situation. Or
on the other hand,
yeah.
she could also just be thinking back to when he was her boyfriend. Well, kind of. When they were pseudo-involved.
Yeah.
Back then, and going, he is these things.
Right.
And those are all the things on a boyfriend list. And there's been a number of times where I've looked at somebody who's been really interested in me, and I'm like, you have all the social check marks, but it doesn't mean they're any of the things I want. But I was never aware enough to go, I don't really care about those check marks. I look for other things in my relationships, such as, basically doing good teamwork together, having similar interests, being able to share jokes easily, being able to resolve conflict together quickly.
Yeah.
Like, it's really, I tend to look at more on a directly personal level of how well do we fill in the blank together, and how comfortable and free do I feel when I'm around you.
Right.
Do I ever feel like I'm trying to accommodate you, or I'm afraid of you in any way, or I'm basically walking on eggshells around you? If I feel like those things, then I'm not feeling attracted to you because I'm not feeling comfortable with you. And so sometimes I would go through a list like this in my head and go, they are all of these things. They are conventionally attractive. They are healthy. They are generous. They like to buy, gifts and do things. They're interested in having a regular dating relationship. They are, have a good career potential. They really are considerate and care about my feelings. And I'm like, and I have nonetheless no interest in them. And I just didn't have labels for the other things I would have liked.
Right. And honestly, I don't think it would be easy for me if Joey just dates a random girl, because
the logical conclusion after that was me going, what's wrong with me? They are boyfriend material. Why don't I like them?
Yeah, that makes total sense. I called Joey and asked him to come. Wait a little longer. That sounds like a lot of being torn to me.
I don't think Byrne is having the problem of I want Joey here.
I don't think so either. I think
I think Byrne is having the problem of going, even if I don't want you, I still am used to being possessive of you and still feel connected to you.
Yeah, so I think we're just going to wait a little longer. Like, no. I better just wait a little longer. I'm afraid I will say something stupid and only make things worse between us. Suddenly, Daddy knocks on my door.
Hi, Byrne?
Yes?
Joey and his mother are coming over for dinner soon. Would you mind helping me in the kitchen?
What? Joey is coming around?
Byrne, would you mind?
Yes, Daddy, I'm coming. I run downstairs to help out in the kitchen. Deep down, I'm so nervous to meet Joey and his mother.
I don't remember the last time I met his mother.
All right, half an hour later, they arrive at our house.
Hey, Byrne, how's ya? So, I don't want to mention you haven't texted me, but, how Byrne? Hey,
Hey, Joey. How are you? He pulls me away suddenly to talk in private on the front balcony.
Both the parents, he just grabbed her hand and ran off with her. Young love.
Oh, how cute. Wait, what?
Please, tell me, Byrne, I need to know, are you angry at me? Dang it, are you angry at me?
No, Joey, I swear I'm not angry at you. I'm just afraid of saying something stupid that might make it harder for us.
I guess that's, fair enough. I guess that's all right. I guess I'm pretty good reason, I guess.
I'm relieved he understands, because before he was telling me that if I didn't have the right answer, that I shouldn't say anything at all. And so that I don't have an answer now, and that he's conflicted about that. That I've delayed
he agrees.
off.
He agrees now, because now you realize that if you can't say the right thing, you are going to be in trouble.
Yeah, you're not talking.
And that's good.
Let's go inside before our parents think something is wrong.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, well, let's do it. Let's go on inside together. We'll do it together.
Right. We join our parents in the dining room.
It's nighttime.
It is. Luckily, dinner goes well, and there are no awkward moments between me and Joey.
We also didn't get to meet the mom. She just poof. It's great.
Right.
So we're fine now. Right? Everything's good now. We're good, right?
Yes. Of course we are. I'm really sorry about what I did to you. What?
What did we do to him?
What did we do to him?
The ghosting, not answering for 3 days. She's apologizing for not responding to him. I did to you. I assume I must have made you worry, and I definitely was impolite by not responding to you on the phone.
Ghosted you for 3 days after you put me in an uncomfortable situation. I really didn't mean to ghost you. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And it's okay. Yeah, it's Daniel, no big deal. It's fine.
As long as you keep talking to me now, that's gonna be great.
So we can hang out again, right? I mean, I asked you before, like last time, when I bought things for you, when I bought you a gift, I said we can hang out again, and you said yes. So we can hang out again now.
Yes, we can. Joey strokes my hair and smiles.
Freezes. It's always this.
Here it goes.
Good to hear that. That's really good to hear. I'm so glad to hear that. It's such a nice thing to hear as he pets your head. It's good. It's real good to hear. It's just good. So I will see you tomorrow evening, because that's the time then when I will see you. We'll do it. We'll hang out then. Yeah. That's good.
Tomorrow evening.
Yeah, I'm planning to take you out to dinner, because like you said, I could hang out with you again. So I'm gonna dictate and decide what that'll look like, and we'll do it. I mean, if you don't
resist
Dang
me.
it.
Yes, Joey, I'd love to before things
Because
get
last
awkward
time,
again.
oh no, thank you, and him, well, you'd better let me do this for you. This time, oh, you're not going to accept? Nope, it's fine.
It's fine. Now I'm more concerned about what's going to happen if I say no.
Huh, great, that's looking great. And dang, great. Dang, all just like, darn it, great.
The rest of the evening went well between us, as long as I just keep indulging him and don't make him angry. And
It works
even
perfect.
though Luke plays his music way too loud, it doesn't really bother me anymore. My daddy doesn't care, and Joey doesn't care, and Joey's mother never cares. Nobody cares. I'm the only.
None of the other neighbors care. Am I the only one who can hear it?
Is that? What is that
Hang
noise?
on, that's weird. There's literally the neighbors just literally just blasting is actually just another ghost.
Or
like you knocked on the door and it's actually just another ghost who's listening to their ghost music.
Or it's basically a scene that was sort of tied to how they died.
Right? And so they move there,
Uh-huh.
and then that comes with them because they basically, oh God, had some kind of an unfortunate accident in relation to their habits while music was blasting. So it's always just like that.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just glad that Joey, comma, and I, that's not how, and I can talk again. That's awkward. Okay, well.
You are a list, Joey.
Yeah.
And I. Rather than you two being together being able to talk, you separately are able to talk.
Yep,
now.
alone, apart. I arrive at school a little bit earlier than usual because since, Daddy brought me today, I have plenty of time to prepare for the quiz today. And I decide to study while waiting for Kayla. Isn't that Jillian?
Let's find out.
I wave at Jillian, who walks in front of me. She waves at me back, but suddenly her expression changes. She looks so surprised.
Haha. There you go.
Out of the blue, Alex shows up and kisses me on the lips.
Just grabs hold of you and sticks face against face.
Yep, grabbing the back of your head. Alex, why are you here?
That's it. Not even anything. Like, into his mouth while he's like, hello, Pat. On the other hand, it could have been one of those really short kisses.
Right.
Like, I just grab you and I peck you and I
Yeah.
stare at you like, hello. And you're like, why are you here?
The really casual hi, when you end up just going, mwah, and then how are you doing? And you're like,
Uh-huh.
whoa!
And I love that she just responded in such a, not like an anything, just a, why are you here?
Right?
No reason. I just missed you.
Super hard.
I was on my way to school, but I couldn't stop thinking about you. So, that's why I dropped by.
I notice Jillian is watching us. It's difficult to tell, but I don't think she is happy about me talking to Alex, because I now need to remind everyone that, by the way, if there's other women in this story, they're all competition. Which is why
And-
your friend Kayla is completely uninterested in any of the boys who
That
have
you're interested-
actual portraits,
Uh-huh.
because otherwise you need to understand that there would be fighting.
That would be competition and it would be uncomfortable. And you already have had that awkward bit around like Ben of going, Kayla's now a third wheel.
Yeah.
And it really is like, if other women exist in this story, it's because you're competition to them.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
This is terrible. I love this.
So, I'll pick you up tonight. Let's go and see a movie.
I'm sorry, Alex, but I have plans with Joey tonight.
I love the idea. I mean, I hate it, but conceptually, I love the idea. You've accidentally ended up dating three
It's
boys.
that morbid fun.
All three of them know you're dating the other ones, but they all like to act like you're only dating them.
I mean, it's
Because,
morbid
you know,
fascination with stupidity.
It kind
It's
of
great.
is. Cancel it then. Yeah, I have a gift for you.
No, Alex, I'm not going out with... He holds up the latest Heartless Horizon merchandise.
It's yours if you say yes to my offer. He really is like,
Bribery!
I can buy you. I know I can buy you, so I will.
I will buy you. That's fine. That's what you're worth to me.
And again, if you're receptive to this, then it shows me that I can buy you. It confirms it.
Pretty much. I think we're gonna
reject him. She's turned him down twice. She is feeling assertive in this moment.
Right? No, Alex, I told you I have an appointment with Joey tonight, and I'm gonna tell him off too. Just
Yes.
watch me.
Oh, really? We'll see what happens. If I show up in my car and I put you into it and drive away, how are you going to go out with him then, huh? I'd like to see it.
What do you mean?
Um,
Alex, what are you going to do?
Oh, if I murder him, you can't have plans with him either. Except for I would never do that.
That's not me.
It wouldn't be me. I always hire a person.
Hi, Alex just smiles, then walks away. Jillian is still looking at me, even after Alex leaves. I decide to walk over and ask if there's something I can do for her.
I'm also like, I'm just looking at her clothes and going, she is the most popular fashion icon or has fashion blog, where I assume she mostly like shares her own fashion, it seems an unusual way to dress her.
Yes?
Based on how they've dressed other people.
But then again, like, I think Kayla's dress is like a nightmare. Like, it's
Is that
really
what it's
like
supposed to be?
no, like to me, it's like so it's that sort of dress that I remember, one, that people wore to funerals a lot when I was a kid, and also sort of the thing that they are always like 50 or 60-year-old like or even 70-year-old women wear.
Okay,
when they're
but,
trying
like,
to be like, don't look at my body. You remember that the black thing? I'm like, I just
I was gonna say, in this case, I was talking about specifically school clothes.
oh yeah.
And Kayla, I guess, maybe is supposed to be sort of the rebellious bad girl now.
Right.
And this is supposed to be your proper, you know, like prim, you know, like upper class girl. She's
Right.
a preppy. All right.
I don't know. All right, says hi to walk up and ask if there's something I can do for her. Good morning, Jillian.
She looks a mess.
Jillian glares at me. But we're going to find out what she's mad about in the next one!
Yay!
So thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share our videos if you're having a good time with us. Please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi and our Patreon. We have some links in the description down below. And I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you. Bye!